Number or say sikasem and part and sikasem ya ebeka kwentum. Ye council near Kaimo, ye high life radio, your program Ebasono, Kente dinner dance no so a 28th of October 2023 in 7 p.m. Starting at 7 p.m. A bibia a shipa or so ye now due ticket in tem na ankobase time no swa na unhu nti yɛho agye wo deɛ formation nyinaa wɔ hɔ kɔ Eventbrite a wo nsa bɛka yɛ hɔ wotumi akyɛ wo ticket na wo so waba ne nyinaa de agye ani preview nso ansa yɛayɛ nyinaa no it was very very nice nti no wo so wobɛtry sɛ wo so wo nsa bɛka wo ticket wo information wohia information biara so I'll get in touch a nsa bi ma wo sa information na watumi anya yo sɛnea mesika no no yɛ startia no ɛnɛ before say you best starting no so yɛma yɛn ho inspirational kakra inspirational talk and I say motivational ɛyi kakra na yɛmfa starte ɛnɛ motivational talk ɛde ba no ɛyɛ 24 it is not 24 any day hwɛ a 24 wiase yɛn nyinaa yɛwɔ no adeɛ baako a yɛn nyinaa ɛyɛ pɛm a yɛ sɛ woyɛ hiani woyɛ sikani wakɔ school wonkɔ school wosa woso wanyini wonyini adeɛ baako a yɛn nyinaa no ɛyɛ pɛ wɔ yɛ akwan mu ɛyɛ hours a yɛn nyinaa yɛhia no one day anaasɛ hours a ɛwɔ ma yɛn nyinaa one day ɛyɛ 24 hours biara ni hɔ a obi nya bi nkyɛn bi na obi na kan ɔse sɛ wotumi kyerɛ me 24 hours no deɛ woyɛ a metumi akyerɛ wo baabi a wohwɛ mu a ɔmo adi yɛhwɛ ɔmo adi mu wɔ nneɛma bebree mu ɛnyɛ finance nko ɔmo adi nkunim wɔ nneɛma bebree mu a ɔmo yi so ɔmo 24 hours yi nti yɛtumi yi so yɛ nyinaa 24 hours yi a bɛma yɛ so yɛtumi adi nkunim wɔ nneɛma bebree a yɛyɛ mu ɛmu bebree hɔ a yɛn yi so yɛ deɛ yie na ɛma yɛ baabi a yɛgyina no yɛgyina hɔ no nti yɛhwɛ mu yie paa na because wohwɛ obi a ɔwɔ sika wɔ wiase paa anaasɛ obi a wɔyɛ successful paa bi a onyinaa no na ɔmo ni more than 24 hours a day no nyinaa ɛwɔ 24 hours na nyinaa depends ne bɛsi nti mo yɛhwɛ sɛ ne bɛsi yɛ so yɛ 24 hours yie na ɛbɛtumi aboa yɛn ama nneɛma a yɛhia anaasɛ biribi bi a ne dasoɔ bi a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛdaeɛ bi a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛn nsa ka no yɛbɛtumi ama yɛn nsa aka nti ɛnɛ na inspirational talk hɔ no ɛyɛ 24 yo yɛmmra deɛ ɛnɛ so yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no ɛnɛ your topic na ɛyɛ sonko kakra your topic na ɛyɛ home buying. You say, can I use my 401k to buy a house? Can I use my 401k to buy a house? Yes, can I use my 401k to buy a house? Yɛhwɛ a yɛmu bebree hɔ nom a sɛ when ba sɛ ɛbɛtɔ dan a ɛyɛ adeɛ a nyinaa ka ɛbɛtumi aboa yɛ paa anaasɛ nyɛ mpo kora nyɛ sɛ ɛboa ɛyɛ sɛ yɛbɛhu ne biribi yɛwɔ ɛdan na ɛbɛtumi aboa wohwɛ mu American dream ankasa koraa no anaasɛ wo build wealth wɔ America hanom a efie tɔ ɛyɛ biribi bi a ɛboa ɛma world building ɛtumi kɔ soro because of the equity a na ɛba mu ɛne ade because most of the time no almost about me can say more than 90% no ɛdan ɛtaa kɔ soro ebi wa rate na ɛkɔ soro no yɛ different deɛ by ɛkɔ soro kyɛn sɛnea osi tɔ nti ɛma equity kakra ba so nti sɛ wo build wealth na wo start anaasɛ wo start sɛ wo build wealth na sɛ in the process no wo ho so sɛ wotumi tɔ dan a yeah man can get bad because bit me aboa amwa build the worth no eti no so I'll be uni a dan boa wo apart from say you name say adeɛ baako so ɛyɛ insist de bia rent here de bia every year bia no yɛtum every year bia no yɛtum kakra but so wo ɛdan so a na sɛ wa na wotɔɔ a no no wo 15 or 30 year mortgage bia wa setting up how you say 2,000 a month for the next 15 years and after 30 years 2,000 and bitua it on that side no so ya na help nti ɛdan to bibi bia ɛyɛ paa na obi a wɔtɔ dan bi anaasɛ obi a ɔmo ne dan biara no ɛbɛkyerɛ mu akyerɛ sɛ dan no nyɛ ne tɔ no wopɛ sɛ wotɔ dan no a yɛa na ɛnyɛ bɔkɔɔ saa ɛmu ɛden kakra ɛti no ɛduru ha no a yɛhu sɛ ɛhia nneɛma bebree ɛdeɛ ne ɛhia closing down ɛhia yɛfrɛ sɛn yɛfrɛ sɛ ɛhia yɛ down payment nti no yɛhu sɛ ɛnte sɛ ɛdan tɔ no ɛnte sɛ mewɔ meti apartment anaasɛ meti obi fie na pipe sɛ a mafrɛ nipa no ama abɛyɛ electricity sɛ a mafrɛ naba sɛ wotɔ dan a saa nneɛma no nyinaa ka ho ɛti no ɛyɛ a na yɛ good sɛ yɛbɛtumi make sure sɛ before sɛ yɛbɛtɔ no yɛwɔ sika bi a yɛbɛtumi de atoto saa nneɛma nyinaa na yɛstarte sɛ yɛyɛ so a yɛhwɛ a yɛa na ne mu bebree hɔ no ma yɛni sika da hɔ no nti we have to be very creative sɛ bɛyɛ ne yɛtumi anya sika example sɛ yɛkɔtɔ dan no yɛ 400,000 a na sɛ yɛhia 20% down a 20% of 400 is about 80,000 yɛa na nipa sɛn bi ɔmo 80,000 sɛ ɔmo de kɔ akɔtɔ dan no ansa nti yɛyɛ creative yɛsɛ sɛ yɛyɛ creative a na afei nso no wohwɛ so a yɛmu bebree wɔ hɔ nom a ɔmo yɛni dan no afei yɛpɛ sɛ tɔ dan no baabi yɛ sika bebree wɔ anaasɛ baabi a yɛ asset bebree wɔ no yɛa na yɛyɛ 401k mu ɛna ɛwɔ so your 401k mu na sika wɔ yɛso yɛpɛ sɛ yɛkɔtɔ dan ne yɛhia 80,000 ebi wɔbɛyɛ 100,000 wɔ 401k mu 150 ɛna ade na mentumi nkɔ hɔ nkɔgye bi nti wo start sɛ woyɛ creative a wo sɛ saa ideas nyinaa start ba wotrim nti no ɛyɛ biribi bi a ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a ɛyɛ adebɔne anaa biribi saa but yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhu sɛ ɛnɛ yɛbɛtumi ade a 401k ato ɛyɛ down payment for fee anaa but at the same time no a 401k yɛde to no ɛyɛ retirement nti no sɛ yɛyi sika so firi mu a na yɛrɔbe yɛ future self nti no yɛhwɛ sɛneɛ na yɛbɛsiesie afa no na yɛsi akeka no because to me deɛ ɛne sɛ yɛnya nduru baabi a yɛbɛwɔki no nyinaa to ne ahwɛ yɛde numbers nyinaa bɛka wo ne ahwɛ but sɛ worɔbe future self ɛde akɔtɔ dan deɛ to me deɛ ɛne sɛ ɛnyɛ good idea but yɛhwɛ sɛ ne ɛsi teɛ yɛhwɛ next one yɛhwɛ key points a na yɛbɛ tackle one yɛ taking out my 401k to buy a house obi say it's never a good idea. There are two ways to buy a house using money from your 401ks. Your hardship, your loan type. 401k no person ujia obetimi agi loan, obetimi agi hardship. You better discuss any hardship type no is what withdraw sika no. The problems the womb and they sad yakika ho nyinaa obi sɛ inconvenience na ɛka ho nyinaa no ɛna yɛbɛhwɛ ne aka ho asɛm nyinaa early withdrawal no so no penalties ne ade wɔ mu yɛbɛhwɛ ne nyinaa ɛna loan wobɛtumi agye loan so wogye loan so a ɛno so yɛ different from sɛ wo withdraw ɛno nso ɛna yɛbɛhwɛ ne aka ho asɛm nti no yɛhwɛ the first one a then I say how can I use my 401k to purchase a house? Said the mechanic no to me dear a new good idea, but since you will see who seen you sit here. There were two ways. A bit to me a 401k and I see bit to me attack a 401k. To say the American earlier one. A bit to me hardship way and I see bit to me loan. Na yɛhwɛ mu a wohwɛ sɛnea yɛsi kurom ha koraa no yɛsi ɛba sɛ yɛbɛgo in debt anaasɛ yɛbɛgye bosea yɛ biribi a nneɛma bebree hɔ no ma yɛkɔkɔgye bosea deɛ but when it comes to say ebi yɛkɔ akɔgye bosea anaasɛ yɛtache yɛ 401k a wotumi sɛ nnipa bebree yɛ very careful study show sɛ yɛhwɛ mu koraa no a when it comes to 401k a 7% na sɛ ɔmo tɔ dan a come 401k touch whether it's hardship or loan or whatever. So touch it for danka. That means say 401k no and ye bibia ye did gross because in say we are building it for our future. And I will share first time buyers until we need 100 biana emu 7 pe and a bia touch 401k for a dime. first timers ohwe omo be almost tough die for the next time be akra na emu 6% pay. That means say bibia I will see a touch here, I will see a touch because 401k bibia for our future. And you be a building for now to show mukrana say they make a be discussing in a coin was yes, but me you so 401k at all. I down payment. You can. But they also me a TSC and say, you bibia ɛyɛ ɛma yɛ no ana nye biribi biara wobɛtumi ayɛ no na ɛyɛ ma wo nti yes wobɛtumi ayɛ but I believe say a bad idea. Why yɛnhwɛ the first one yɛnhwɛ the early or hardship withdrawal no an early or hardship withdrawal no na woyi 401k no ɛyɛ te sɛ IRS kyerɛ sɛ sɛ wode 401k to hɔ nom a na sɛ wondi 59 and a half na sɛ wokɔ akɔgye a there are some implications be a ɛwɔ hɔ nom a ɛwɔ sɛ go through and so all withdraw the hardship no yɛ one hardship means say no wobɛtumi withdraw abra those penalties no untimi and go through those penalties hey one IRS deɛ ne ɛyi on a hardship no ɛyɛ say better watumi ayisu me 401k for hardship no one medical bills are way above your income. That's the only way I may use without the penalties, no. Because in the rule say if you are not 59 and a half, now you have to incur some penalties. Hey, it say if medical bills be bribia, to say cut it through your income, you can use that to claim the hardship on your 401k. Number two, say be a divorce na court say I was say be a mo chene mu a no no ubetimi a no so and another one so a disability, permanent disability no so and I can certainly no house down payment income. But guess what? For another IRS but the plans, what you plan are different. What it is some of them no, it's making it easy for you to be able to get a house through the hardship way if you can explain it well. It's a plan no a different one. The same a 401k there, we making it easy. Say be able to near Jumana and I'll be a obitimi because it be a quasi ejumu dear. Omutimi money easy emutimi generate 401k or hardship way on a different way. Na kwekudie anyi yes na then a balance but plan no ejumu plan because in them say the 401k is not a juma no those are handled by these financial institutions no and to be an a plan I see some ejumu die no be omugumu kakra hen ebi mo kra na like medical bill expenses, there are funeral costs, down payment. This animal, will be to me, I'm what me is. I go so much yet. But even cry no say, almost my way, and then yeah, no, said you moving up in my wa, and then yeah, no, sending me kind no, usha 59%, 59 and a half, and I had the mark now. Was say utimi dransana with the 401k no what to me a year when care those things no 10% of penalties. Now taxes are went because in name say 401k is a tax deferred. You can say tax free and tax free. A tax deferred. Tax deferred means that now no. Anytime my 401k, is go me 401k no, yet and one son yet me tax, saying or telling the government and they say in the future no, say me withdraw now no, it me pay me tax. I don't know yes, most of the time you say by the time you start to see a withdrawn, which is our retirement about 65 or 67 no. So that time no na your tax bracket of our taxes na kofom. It your kofom sana ema tax kofom. It's most it we I be say do defer nature wakwakoje. It's all this money now ye dear gum at that time no see a hardship we have to pay tax because Uncle Sam or to war train we say unya and yet said you say yeah no so no so the taxes it's hono and this are a yin but no see trade tax it yes said the American one ya plan adwuma plan etimi boa me etimi de 401k etimi de 401k etimi de closing down but the osi hu ne say yes saa de no so a e wo say yɛtua taxes because 401k yɛntua taxes you defer taxes no and number 2 your penalties because we are not 59 and a half no so we see a penalties and yet no akra enu ho nko a the say you say my taxes apart from that in no bibia yɛmfa say auto down 400,000 now we hear 20,000 down payment that means we hear 80,000 guess what because it was at 10% 10% penalty and the 20% of taxes, no, which is like the general form now will be triano. Or combining those taxes in Nana, a bet cut it through the 80,000 now, almost 24,000 year is out. That means even 80,000 now we here crown. That means also more than that. Also be 120 or 110 and some waiting or 80,000 for down payment. It's the yes, good. It's okay. See, bet me a 401k near to fee. But at the same time, no, you use more and you lose more, which sometimes it doesn't make sense. The rule necessary, you bet me a or dump, you bet me that hash, bet me a now the percentage, 10%, let's say 30%, no, in there. And yeah, no one so I be about baby a say loosen say. Remember, say once I would G 401k na or the quacoto dino, you're reporting as income. Into your count income we year for that year. Into make you 50,000, no quacoji 80,000. That year, no, your income 133, 130,000. You know, you hear a long the difference is so huge. With tax bracket now, no, instead of maybe 20% and I said 24% now on number 32. It imagines the difference. And here when to say them kind, it's not by the first year bit me interest say it's not, you know, and these are numbers are one share ye into be one who go through this numbers are and will lose more than plan senka be. Apart from that, since we didn't say every money that goes to the 401k is invested for us. It being invested says kind of my bit it's many more. That is when the compounding growth so yeah juma. So 50,000 now could skip free more and you 50 b instead of 50,000 a year juma now no so what's 25 in a year juma. That means we lose that compounding growth na ekosu ho ni nyina. Nti by long shot no the first year gi betimi agi aye bibisa no to say the kind no am say Bible dey say oh adi na ho kwan ba na ni na so na yema. Yes, but we say na enye bibi betimi aye ama ana say bibi ti amboa wo. Nti ehwe the downside of CAG hardship no edi akwa so retirement you go through this na say ikase agi a say ehwe 20,000 ene agi. If I say 20,000 and a day 401k, 20,000 out of that you see 10,000. See 10,000. The remaining 10,000 every year Juma May. Guess how much a BCI? We share the growth now. Ibinya for 25 years period, the 7% interest. No, you may have 54,274. But you just 20,000 so to Honoma. At the same time, with the same period, no 25 with the 7%. No. Yenhwe yenu si binya yehwe no ibinya anke binya 108 54 8 it no the difference now very huge. It was we are going through this down payment no at the same time need lose so huge and we are just talking of just 30 just 10,000 here. In the name says sometimes maybe I thought na say 401k akwa yes na more. You know, it may be a say 100,000, 200,000, and yet me 100. And that's what 100,000, 50 krana. A big difference with the period of and you say for the past 80 years, no, not even more krana. The stock exchange has been averaging about 10%, 9.99 something between that to bear 12 if you have the right interest your friends a mutual fund the right one now a bit about 12 yeah it happens it depends send your friends away you sit here but at least we are 10 and to share the percentage na ubenya ho na 50,000 na ye calculation na ultimate say 50,000 for 25 years for 10% na it's about base 600 and something thousand. At the same time, 100,000 you touch it and you invest here for 10%, with the 10% for 25 years now, that is about 1.2. So the more the numbers in the more you free, the more you lose money. Hey, the more the more you lose. It's na ye bibia ubetimi aye but at the same time we so it hurts you so bad, it hurts you so much say you lose money. In this calculation and say ABB on money probably on my go back and calculate and cry. Maybe at the taxes the end of the year within a short time will be but BBC say one shut down for pen and to and calculate and one calculate here. Every worker will know anything about this and to know how much I will lose. It's another now baby I feel lose so much. Just what him say a cut so deep. It's the downside of using 401k and here and hardship no emphasis hardship no way no the loan loan yes with me loan the loan is different from the hardship nature and you completely it's no and also penalties and the interest the taxes now went piano. All right, loan is different. I think say any say loan no cry because loan mean hardship mean the penalty and the interest. It's true won't those things, but it looks as if say no cry was because I no see a debt into no so when you debt ni what your debt and it be 50,000 maybe every month be I will say me loan so you have a period of 25 years I'll be a right it's in me be a 500 every month. At the same time, remember, with the down payment of a house, I'm still paying that house too. So it's a debtor, still no here. No, it's like added debt to debt, and debt bias no more debt no a risk. Yeah, and maybe so simple say my loan so the call. And the loan so type no in city. Imagine 50,000 or half of whatever you have in your 401k. So if I have a 200,000, meet me at 100,000. If I have 50,000, meet me at 25,000, or meet me at all the way up to 50,000. Say 50,000 to engineering now, you can only take the half of it. Now, so then can be me that percentage. The loan part no dear money which say na make so share the percentage na we say wow sika na the abo home bosia na say interest also. Usually the interest is between 5 to 7%. That means say we na kan na ukushiro ho usisi ho because say usika no jama ne dem a ka binya be 10 9 say unya the good crana betimi nya be 12 no now no we have 5 to 7%, which is a huge difference. And the loan part, no, and yes, would you feel say you are being smart, but borrow the borrower, the good thing about this, they say you don't incur the penalties and you don't incur the taxes because union is coming free. And a loan so in see why the money and says loan 401k loan would you 401k loan a dear back where ya pa and say so would you the loan is due would the loan is due as at went me and ya a bit for so a manako hardship winner. That means now no your fund is away is kind of free. It's now will be your penalties will be your friend is saying penalty and I say will be the taxes no went piano. It's the same way. Say 80,000 out here, be a waji what 40,000 no kano. Now at that time no person would juma and I say when you juma be a chain no person move up na fee asemaba. Because in the on my in 40,000 no let me say 40,000 is due right away and yepe they will say a beko hardship way. That means on that 80,000 now would and I say 40,000 akano will be about 14,000 also. The bad side of that loan is say Emma won't to me move up adwuma mu koraa sɛ biribi aba because mu bebree na sɛ wɔsa so atwɛn sɛ metumi atua me 401k awie loan awie ansa ɛnyɛ saa this is what is going to happen nti sɛ even koraa wompɛ adwuma woyɛ a na sɛ wotumi anya biribi bi a ebe move you up and that's when you be up now die because of saa nneɛma no I will say you move grown now you consider this where bad loan where you good loan your friend said debt and I say bad debt or good debt be a debt it doesn't matter it's a church room with the year because a school a student loan with the year because a down payment in a debt because in answer a was na say increase your debt be at baby and say classify as a good or bad no increase your debt your friend say it's so hard your friend say world building also enkonanim it's in 401k loan for down payment no yes but the loss no involved no too much at the end of the day no why do you want to do something person kebeboa ama wotimi anya more no na afei no no kra e de wo down yeah nti no you share the right way betimi ato fee you beto fee the right way ma yen go through that process ni lose so much let's be honest we are ekekanya nipa be bro no ma omo ndwen sa ne mani na I quite remember say the first time I had a this way I was talking to a group obi bisa say obi kasa na narrator a trend so betimi age 401k and I say yes it's true some raters no yes no mun nyina be nipa be bro no mo mun the way side no mun the loan side no and I say onim this calculation in that one day remember also ye adwuma utọ dan no nso didi utọ dan no nso nyeska into the kwan bi obefa so bitimi I make sure say we get you in there no obe make it in there abia kan ye wo ene wo finances nko it when it comes to this say na yeah seek financial advice na ehun se ni city so now let's see how I bitimi aye na bia if see utọ dan bitimi atọ the right way am I go through and I see you lose so much because you should say would 50,000 crowds can be losing so much hey now at the same time so remember a dying yeto dan now no yenti obi fear and I see yenti apartment emma bibi say omo na ebe yama yen now we are in charge of bibi be ebe say be a fro if you so much from you are utua loan 401k loan down payment no utua and sana wasa tua wo dan ka sana ya emane de the best way I was say obetimi aye say you believe your 401k no alone I'm not saying say untimi nye obetimi aye but my advice say you be man stay ni baby na ya share the right way betimi ato a yen go through san send you betimi ato bibi a betimi aboa yen say dem 401k no for our retirement we do not want to rob our future self yes our future self into rob it wow horrible ade ba ko ina no yebe kasi ebe say den retirement there ebe ba so amai obia den be retire to retire na say where you see Canada that den na be survive I know say some people are wondering and say for survival on social security and steady and I say never say if you retire on those things now I'm so tight budget it always is good until the government no make it those provisions a bit me this car to na aboy because the 401k the SS no social security wasn't made for us say a beboy it was to be part and as a supplement yen the na and kakana beka ho na ayama he yo now yen hwe sene so they make an interview for 401k in free na yen hwe ekwan e befa so a ebetimi aye no yi one die ebetimi aboa yen ama yaye edan yato ne yie no eni edan eye bibi a wohwem a ade ba ko a aye nyina yana na Adam odigyae no because eye real estate wohwem a say your man garden of Eden no the bia ma no nti egu sie na ebe oni bi sie ebe oni bi na nya no mpo say they make an in idea be retire so retire na say yeah sometimes yeah na adding kakra adding here because every year bia say unia rent here every year bia a dan kosro every year bia dan kosro until now that all fixed income no so all fixed income na dan keep on going up yeah na hard drain it is only bia a different situation because usually no but we are retire no what we so won't we kra usually no a dan what a be a 15 years or 30 years fixed it is say 22,500 na which that for so unless we an adjustable which most people know enter yes had no will be opposite than a return in time yes had and you make sure say yet you stay out of debt and I see it tie kaso your whole ka bebre ni ade no you free hono you free on ma a change ye bibia was better start here you make sure say your budget we budget and budget and make sure say you know where all your money is going when I will control your money you are in charge of your money into your budget here ebe boy you bebre it was budgeting so too much restricting no when our your budget it will be me ayen in such a way say a bit me aboa and I say una wo control no hey make sure that it is see and yet say we anyhow because it's you when our budget no when our control usika when your budget that means budget in their control most of the time or more when your budget no yeah musika ntan so mo enye emfa ho ne de wo meki so when share na budget we use sika anyhow nti usika ntan so eno nkyerɛ sɛ your friend saying sika ne bɛba deɛ ba bia na ekɔ na wo budget bia so na ma wo tia sɛ wo sika e free ho kɔ nti ɛsɛ ma wo start to so pay attention start ma wo start to say we intentional wo finances no nti everything that is around you about your finances no unim deɛ kɔ na unim deɛ ba nti no ma all of a sudden ebia na usika afi enso bi mu no bo ho na afi start so na se bi kra na so na kakra bi na catchy babu afi no na unya more because now you are paying attention oh okay most of the time no especially more family of 4 and 5 we say we share spending almost be about 3,000 4,000 on groceries in Kwana we start to see your budget we say change we are now spending 4,000 5,000 on budget no. All of a sudden we now spending 2,000 because we pay attention now we say all of a sudden the things are now once no you know we buy things that are needed most of the things are a ton yeah a want no it's not what we need and no am I anywhere you be survival but the need the those are the 4 walls not the be ameka wa no and no the 4 walls one o see nya baby nya aduane di 2 o see nya baby di tito nya baby di tito so a o say electricity utilities a flow kama na o see nya transportation apart from that the aka bia ni ho a ho bia sa nyama na aka ni na no e want eni ho a be survive but the 4 ones na me kan no one cry lucky a e ma o dream cry and dream yi e ma o ye adwuma cry na untimi nye ni yi. Those are the things that you need. So start to say your budget. Once all of a sudden you're paying attention more to that, more to those things. Our 4 walls, no. Once I feel we pay attention to it, we pay attention to it. To say the more I pay attention to those 4 walls, no. Once now, no. Once oh, never be run me turn her you want no yeah. You know say now me spending 4,000. Once all of a sudden I feel spending 2,000 or extra 2,000. So many times when your budget na start to your budget na all of a sudden na when you're raised in your from a judgment from wow sika de bia we making under that all of a sudden they are changing na fee from scar na so be no and as we be now spending be at 10,000 a month no once I feel all of a sudden I feel spending be 8,000 to the moment I start to spending 8,000 once I feel we pay attention we are intentional you're looking through it once I feel all of a sudden you're looking for things to cut it off since everything I cut it everything I'm where your friends saying where expenses are back from Tinubu have now for your carbon 7,000 that means when you're extra 3,000 now we see can soon and so now no aso ama bi aboro so unya increment wɔ adwuma wo income nkɔ soro ɛnyɛ hwee nso now no extra watch because you're paying attention. Now the needs no and I will ho adwuma the wants no and the extra in hɔ a yɛbɛtumi survival but the needs no deɛ sɛ ɛni hɔ a baako koraa like here saa needs na so na de bia saa abɔyɛ fam obi wɔ no obɛtumi concentrate on the needs no but the needs no why because every day bia wodidi your restaurant you'll be broke. Yes, every day be out to a restaurant, you'll be broke. Oh, that's the need. I was saying could do a restaurant. Until you pay attention to that, say, yeah, most of the time you do feel so a bit me now no so be did the restaurant the brain, was a scanner and cost many or less sorting. Me here dying kakraka, and as me here so much expensive apartment and I be bisa. I was saying never be limited to. Hey. But some was kind of bro so dia na some person me extra fine but for now be a person a third die and bisa no these are some of the things a bit me aboa me timi nya wiggle room after our budget yet me nya ska asave na etimi di bi acquire down payment hey say it's a car in here transportation it doesn't mean say then we see a quarter car go but say will be they say ebia your transportation means of transportation to and from and then here and found it can be say ebia baby I want a bus accessible just say 10 bia and a train 10 bia so call baby also could be an a juma school if you need any money now and you be afin also call for ride so you see it will be any be a mammy for a bit now and also and now here those things need a need you yes I will say way of transportation is here flexible anytime you want to go somewhere and also to call anytime you need food also to minya and then just also did the restaurant baby also baby I do to so and then just also me change now also me that $2 million house extra money to me any but when you would focus on the home bit me so and boy say a statistic yes near budget near yes na and no and a most people so she must 78% if you cross more and live on paycheck to paycheck. Those 78% and about 43% of them they make it more than 100,000, and that's what makes 6 figures. They live on paycheck to paycheck because they are not paying attention to those things. No, they are not paying attention to their needs. They are making the needs and the wants one. And almost spend anyhow, it's going to put you on paycheck to paycheck. But we hear what I said prior now, those things no, it will take you out of paycheck to paycheck. It's going to bring you from that spending too much no, into all of a sudden most after what started in your raise. And whilst our income and cost whilst I won't extra overtime income and I say we be income that we income just a change you cry and after cost now you start keeping that money. No statistic says cano and the bedding be down payment. But say you cut at that time now they cut too much now no a bit me start see you says cano pay off our debt gradually. A pay off debt gradually. One must okay, what my year my budget maybe I've been very modest. Just say still no miniska bia or pay extra money, pay extra job kakrabia. Then you best start to say you pay off a car who because most of the time one of the reasons are you live on paycheck to paycheck near all the money comes in, all the money goes out because you will cut so much. The guy will say there are some people we have all the debt in the books. Every debt you can count, every debt you will be hey, started a free student loan, another personal loan, you call car loan, you call television loan, computer loan, furniture loan, everything. Plus, now the answer background, buy now, pay later. That means say if just we live on paycheck to paycheck, because buy now, pay later, even peace are crying area too. So piece at $20 because now there's system of course say talk online because now you can buy pizza online then you deliver them. To top pizza online I would do stage about bichiana once no my no say obitimi in 4 weeks near split in 4 months Pizza na beton $20 now. No interest, no nothing, which is true. Yeah, won't pay interest, won't pay the pizza now can be 20 no. Between 5 now. The next month 5, the next month 5, the next 5 months maybe no interest. To share sounded good. Office will be in home year Jumana, they are in for money. We say by will be account, say will be ties you, they late and I be here. Pizza now would talk out on $20 no. Buna would pay $80. When you late get to be any penalties, interest, near media, and in abo. You live that life now is so hard, see bit me maybe cry to me a year way. Put in paycheck to paycheck. The one a budget I year. Two, say you make you spend it too much on other things, and I see we have so much payment in our life. Those combine, even if you make you make 150, 180, 200, 120, 100. That's near your paycheck now, you the next paycheck because all the money hitting accounts man secure for my funny a hit accounts man funny because that money no where dear we that cry sana a draw no where dear we and sana we so it is at the piano hochuna we paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck. So yeah budget here. Now say it be the catch me start to see those things now because we share a steady chair say every average American we spend almost 2,000 outside the friends our mortgage. That means that those are the things we can avoid. Nyama ensure to say your car and no debt be and keep it avoid it. It is if we spend almost like 2,000, we average. There are so many people that spend way more than that. They just spend it low, but on average, if you spend almost 2,000 or outside our mortgage, these are debt everything avoid. It that means say possible to say you bet me see that amount no, and within a short time you bet me more money. It me the idea per se the year. It yeah budget. It means kakra. Yeah, the kakra or home. It means to use a can says can be you can free home. Yeah, the eve can free. No, send an American will be cry or so okay. Me cry. Be a budget now. We need baby. Be okay. Mean to me extra one. If you can bring in extra money, no start to our debt in a kakra. But once we debt in a free home. We debt in free home. Now, no, we have emergency fund. Adeɛ baako yi queen bebree mu bere hɔ a yɛtry ase yɛbɛtumi afiri ɛka no because ɛyɛ biribi bi a yɛmpɛ because ɛwie sika nyinaa. Adeɛ baako a ɛwie sika, you see, our most powerful world building tool by far, no question, ɛyɛ income. Adeɛ ɛbɛtumi aboa wo paa ma wadi yi mu anaasɛ ma watumi build wealth ɛbɛtumi ama wo sikasɛm ayɛ yi ɛyɛ your income, no question. And yet investment be or your friends be no a income answer. It is if given in our way, you have nothing to save. You have nothing to invest. It you making sure say your income no part of us now, yes, most of us no buy a then we can do the things we want to do. Then we can save for the down payment. Then we can save to buy a car. Brian, we don't have to go take a loan for it. Then we can save to take our classes for school. Then we can save to buy the TV that we want. Then we can save to buy the things, the computer we want, the furniture that we want. It's say my income, the beyond income, a to your account money the beyond that's rat race. We live in paycheck to paycheck. A banner. Funny thing is, most times, yeah, if you say people that make a lot of income, no, millionaires, we should study crutches say about 63% of millionaires who make 100,000 krada in their life. A combined household, this was a study that was done in 2018. Maybe number no co-form by now, but as at 2018, 63% of millionaires almost make 100,000 krada. It's almost stable gradually, and I get you on today. People that make a lot of money, they live on paycheck to paycheck, and it's so simple and so easy because you think that you make more. Oh, because we're saying every month send me here or 400. Oh, I make 10,000 a month. my take home is 10,000, 400,000, $400. Send a we saying oh, I bring in 10,000 a month. So, it will be all of a sudden I feel all the money comes in, all the money goes out. Then after I start living on a paycheck to paycheck, no, and it's so hard when ultimately save, ultimately first can to hope, and I'll be invested. I hear near when we give all that away into one. Now you was a situation already. Did you mean that is yen be first way a free ho a budget in a budget no yaka crow. You started it to turn you started the tweet. You free more now you free mono and yet no you hear emergency fund because emergency fund a BBBA a 10 emergencies to inconvenience. A dear when you have brewed say to say who started so emergency fund na nneɛma start changing. Nneɛma na nkɛyɛ emergency na ɛnyɛ emergency bi. Why? Because before so do that emergency part no koraa no, na ada some homework bi a wayɛ behavior bi a watake awie abɛyɛ wo behavior man. Because now no straighten up your finances. You control finance. No be control finance ma. And yet the money in the control. Na control money. Na kyɛ baabi a sika no ɛnkɔ. Yɛ sika no ɛkyerɛ baabi a wɔ sɛ wokɔ. Nti no all of a sudden no Wilson Kadia first kiss a two life man, I emergency now you're you know, now be inconvenience. Even say if emergency no infants will be 3 to 6 months of your living expenses like every month, you know, some spending 5,000, that means me here between 15 to 30,000. Between 15 to 30,000. Why? I'll come to that. But if I have emergency of 15,000, na sɛ me car nam na mo flat to from na 1,000 now any emergency be inconvenient because me have 15,000. If me 1,000 na I still have 14,000. You know, all of a sudden abrabo na mebo na bibia emergency, everything that comes to my life is emergency now any emergency be. Now those things are not turning to inconvenience. Hey, say mo flat to form na uni sika wɔ hɔ nom a na worefi na abakora ba na dada anaa mami aba wo na wobɛpia no koraa to nkyɛn because waso ayɛ hye. So emergency fund turn emergency into a friend saying inconveniences. It's funny. Say when emergency fund more fee, babiji spare room ɛwɔ hɔ. Big two be emergency. Everything I emergency. Everything we start to say emergency fund. Who said any be? Why? Said you can't see because now any emergency things are in your life no a inconvenience because what na no draw who want a fund was sitting there already. Who those things in place, you know. Now emergency is almost it's like who be because of emergency fund crowd use because at the same time there's no what to toll near me every month biano or your budget on purpose on paper winning the ecoso. It changes any money in the flow. It's been 3 to 6 months of our living expenses. So they can every month be I'm spending 5,000. I'm here between 15 to 30,000. I doubt and for investment, and for protection. I have so I'm for you mistake the blue on tears here. We know the quack investment. Times on her about or unya nothing was what cotton bibi, na penalties and taxes. Sani man na be different. I'm say yako halfway of our time, you know. Your friend is saying you be call commercial break, it's no commercial break ye bar, ye be to so a free hand. You know, untwe me na yenko commercial break ye bar, ye dia to so a free hand. Lumba was your team for Yababium in your hits kakra. Well, there's weather issue going on in the DMV area. Anyway, yentwa so sanya na yekano yentwa so free baby away, and this is High Life Radio and our cheese casting program no Patrik Barfi, your boy, and team, you know. Yo. And a topic in said yeah, can I use my 401k to, get a down payment or get a home? 401k and everything you sue at the between you see your 401k at the a down payment and say baby a drew no say yeah it with me but you be with me you know and a yamau and I said be a we no and a yamau na yɛwɔ point a yɛyɛ sɛ kwan bɛn so na sɛ yɛn so yɛ 401k a yɛbɛtumi atɔ ɛdan yɛfrɛ sɛ yɛntɔ dan right way, buy house right way. Nti yɛnhwɛ nti yɛwɔ emergency fund, yɛayɛ yɛ budget, yɛtumi anya sika kakra, yɛtumi de pay off debt. Now yɛtumi anya biribi so ato hɔ in case sɛ biribi to yɛn a yɛbɛtumi financially yɛbɛtumi atuatua bɛtumi asosɔ ano ama yɛn at least here 3 to 6 months. Why? Because of our living expenses. Because yeah, in case you lose your juma krana, ebetimi live sa life na you live na 6 months ye there and ye juma. Especially across bani ukuna. By that time, the possibility of lose some juma no, it's not likely. Say munyabiti ni suma juma at the same time. It yes, and I used to half of the emergency, na half na back on the bano still no. Use emergency fund a boy until all of a sudden it change bibia until no say emergencies now be inconvenience. Emergency na inconvenience and to say the be in your emergency we are now no the best thing I've seen and say in your emergency fund we still no it was coming in. Remember now yendi obiaka into your income which is our most powerful world building tool in bio now no see save for down payment and yet they said a quantum imagine say isika make it be 8,000 a month krana now no expensive now be 3,000. How long it be take care? I mean 30,000. That means 6 months you be 30,000. That means in a year no be infant 60. It's in SI money easier kakra. And you say a simple easier because before so we do that point, now you've gone through a lot. What me I try, what weather the storm, what go through so many things. Now we do this point. We a BBBia a bit me a bois, I'm a teeny a civil for down payment. Hey, a bit me more civil for down payment. In now, and yet idea a 1D, a BBBia. Obertobo na we na kakrakra na do through that point. Hey, it's in a year. See, it's me is anybody na na fi you cry nya year. Send you here for down payment. Usually not you here 20%. 20% of house na ekoton. It is a 400 that you here 80,000. I don't think you here 20%. The 20% na boa avoid the PMI. PMI a private mortgage insurance, which will be chia will be BM a boa insurance or more loan or the amount because I also provide 20%. No, the didn't not here, sir, your friend saying, wait, and che be maybe a trim kakra. There were so many things a economy a crash here because of a dying. Na the war around economy started say ekofo no ebi mo ho no ma ti dan mu a no atu no agya ho crowd ne bank ne nye deal bia no agya ho adan a wato dan 500,000 na na otoye no $1 kra nim nti se e ba se dan na start set the price na bia the value no drop here oni bibia wo nti no so sorry ya no agya dan no ko nti after that no that subprime mortgage loans no government no come together and say okay say no or see almost you have to put your skin in the game if also to die at least to die be also the 20% at home. They say who say 20% no mostly no na any ideal because what area be houses, San Francisco, Manhattan, DC, those areas, and then the board in too much. Into one more say, well, to dine 1 million, that means we hear 20%, we hear 200,000 right away. Be tough to be says, yeah, with me them. With me, I'm I can't whatever would be ban one. Now, and no matter to PMI, not to so you be paying the PMI. Now, no skin in the game. That's the whole idea. Or your first time buyer, 20%, yeah, thing. Yeah, 5%, 10%, but we try as much as we be crab it me more be share and the more so they to the more the less monthly mortgage so this is the right way betting I be for a bill 401k at all it me see who at me try it be 20% in your 20% in first time grana at least in year 5 in year 10 and so near bad it me abua not more akufo now at the same time you make sure say a monthly mortgage no it's not more than 25% of our take home pay I'd say the kind say obi a wato bi unyanto bi a nyanto dan ni bia obi a wato dan ni bi bitimi a chechu say enti say first na ebi a rent you bi fie and say or rent apartment enti no bibi say no send ofre me tap say ni abane ababe ya ma we are say ni abane ababe ya ma only the home no bibi bia it comes with so many things, and yet in yes, I can we but also you're ready because each will crowd and no my also with your insurance, with your taxes on those things. No, it so a PMI in account and crowd a bear one in the mortgage, but it you and at the same time be say now a wild responsibility. Will be and for phone fresh will be mama yama. All these things so you're ready for. It is a woman monthly mortgage no a year more than 25% and a year more than 30% times what could 30%. Now the near man will treat you those. And apart from that, we have other things where your groceries was near year or in Tardenia day or more and crowds hour and yama extra things are between. We have more money to a beer as our best struggle. It will go through within this now as a boy. Na adia in any say home buying the KBB and I say owning a home no, it should be a blessing. If one go through that process, no now you know anyhow to say my rate to be a catch or say you beat me as you see. When you're dying there, it's now will struggle, now won't show pants and I will fear. Those are the things I will see take it very seriously. Never even go into debt. To remember, say you use your 401k, your mortgage, you say to your 401k loans. Yes, I also say, yeah, you shouldn't plan you use a hardship where, right? Sometimes not to say they make companies need be on bit me. I am depending on the plan, bit me a group that as a hardship way. But remember, the taxes need be avoid it. Or taxes in the uncle some in the tax. Be at the hardship way of 10% now by the 20% the adding was hey, still now we go through that process no we lose money actually we lose money scamming the home our investment now that means we rob your future self in the future also on your retirement now will be these are some of the things he said, oh, okay, me 401k loan, but me 401k loan, and then what? Yes, with me, I buy it's a long shot from just the what There are so many things that goes in it. There's so many things that go beneath it. As a lay man, no, lay person, no, wouldn't saa nneɛma no nyinaa na wo lose so much. Wohwɛ calculations ɛyɛ na anaasɛ wohwɛ deɛ ne yɛkeka no sɛ magye na 50,000 out of your friends out of my 100,000. Na me akɔ me down payment. And in a period of 25 years, no, let me lose $600,000. A huge money I be free and say. Hey, you know, as a layman, you might not know all this. And as a realtor, your friends say, "Oh, realtor, no, or be on money na boy or the best that will be to me about in this situation." No, so it's professional advice. I think say maybe at this and this, maybe to me a boy, ama why your friend is saying. To me, do that is part no. And I say, "Man, some mistakes need be break." Yet also now need to try it all this in area, financially in what Diane give it to me. Remember, still now no, you share your hook be brave. Now you're a dying cado. It's dimes you cheer, you're dreaming now to say, get Diana, you triano, and I see a mortgage, and it's not going to be more than 25%. That means it's still no, you have more money away. Remember, still now you invest 15% of our income, you make sure say acquire retirement, either a 401k Roth, whatever it is. 401k, you make sure say you the match na juma de mayano, you the rest no, no Roth. Now no, you need extra money. You back you put more into the house. You put more into the house. Until gradually, no, once all of a sudden, no, house no crown and also start to air from kakra. All this now a period of a while because our study shows the average millionaire they pay off their house within 11 years. More serious within 9 years. When it's a possible amount for your pa. I'm out for die free honor. I know that sometimes when you'll be able to naturally say, who has will be child die, then has will be pay off your house. Will be your math and crash. Yes, sometimes who are math you're right. But what it is we are debt free when you be a car. Now when you say one day a dying car, when you say dying be fruit some that. And I'm a yes, we thinking business approach be different because when you be a car. After yes, I know now, was a fear like a crust at tigum. It's the crust at to dine, like a crate to dine. A day be crayon 9 years, a year and by 30 years. No, born all of a sudden, no, it may be about 18 years near Cherry, and as a by be about 15 years, you may any bria, a bit near Cherry. Hey, now, still no, Cherry, a bit near other investments. Remember, we still investing in our 401ks. A year 401ks. Chair that carry, as a conan, me resume fee. Now yes, we give and give, not like just ordinary giving, we make impact, giving is part of success. People renews a part of it, people that give no and yes almost can no give umunyeska because give giving them more munyeska. These are the right steps are able to take here a boy. Let me leave you 401k every year. 401k the thing at the baby. Then Kobasi ye robbie a future self. And Kobasi a robbie a future sebe a fino a giscano one because most of the time this is what happens. A call a 401k, a withdraw, on a hardship way, a trade taxes also. Now yɛde akɔtɔ dan yɛtɔ dan a now no yɛtɔ dan so a yɛtɔ more than yɛbɛtumi afford it. Instead of say yɛbɛyɛ 25% of our take home pay for our monthly mortgage no wɔn na yɛbɛyɛ 50 yɛbɛyɛ 60 ebi koraa yɛ 60 all of a sudden most afei no sika no a ɛbɛka yɛn nsɛm no esua because 60% of our take home pay no ɛkɔ yɛ mortgage no nti wɔn asa afei yɛgyae retirement money na ne yɛde to hɔ no now we can save. Intimate save will be intimate first can't to your 401k because now your mortgage is too much. Now remember, your mortgage is no, you sign for 15, 30 years. It is a increment, you be in a beba, your friend is saying, be a change of job, and I say, promotion, you beba, a bema scan of crabba, yes, usually cry no do it, me promotion, and I to me, and ya change job, this kind of cost ra, because you started selling do a year. Friends say, lifestyle creep, a lifestyle creep, nay, whereby I'll cook every year, be and I say, now and then we try to be increase your income. At the same time, we increase income. That's why now the other way. Now they are go out there no akoto bibi. Na say you call no. It's all the time no we increase your income. But we be extra be a wood here. It's that's kind of it make any difference in lifestyle creep. The Buhan say now no more than 60% of our income and a mortgage. Whilst we have other things to do. Or say a car cry you in by 10 years down the line was here talk car. You say any let's say a fee cars no account your mortgage your car already 60% of your mortgage acquire 60% of our income acquire mortgage it's how the car become home the other things account it's all the time. Remember our biggest income, our biggest wealth building to a income. If we give our income away, we cannot save. In your BBB, save. In your BBB, to my future. That was here. You depend on the social security. And these are the things that a bit me abua. The steps, no, a bit me abua. Am I drew that stage? Yes, I do it now. Say they make no. Remember you ring fee. Say I will see give. I'm talking of you see in the as a Christian way in the you're giving at least you might tithe, your friend saying your offering. I'm talking of not that, talking of more than that. Will make it impact what you say because one what you have to tell me be a cost of come of financial and cost won't you be a canadian. Now you can give. I'm talking of where you beat me be and sister be out him so go through stuff with your car, beat me cry at a car crashing nipa. Talking of whereby say you can afford it, I won't feel just a team so beat me here. Now way, but it's so many times who be situation crowd so beat me abua. It's not wild crowd on whom and toes are with me abua. But to stand him in now. I'm saying there's a lot of joy in giving. So what to me ma when you say what to me ma ne boa so ma niama kosroma because you fear you probably bro mu flow ma kuma mu ma no tim say the bia no finances e koso emo nti these are steps I bit me aboa. There are so many people that live these steps. There are so many people that live in this situation, and I say, they live outside the culture, American culture, and just say every time they will see a jibusi and ABB, they will see a go in debt and sign ABB. I will live that life now. They don't rush step by step. When you say they will withdraw, and yet step now. It's like we can't delay anything. It has to be now. Gratification. No, we can't delay that. I want it and I want it now. Hey, I want to buy a house and I want it now. How can I get a down payment? You come before 1K, you down payment, you down payment. In things can see delay for 2, 3, 5 years. Now you are save, they are talk. Say no be no, you can't the same thing. Or say, let's me delay no. Method and so actually na interest rate cost a dinosaur cost so why you ready why you ready and massa money determines a time at the method see interest rate cost into me train interest rate about for my no why you ready don't base on that over tom interest rate for man why a dinosaur so what train in so many people are almost train cover time not see no more rate when you're ready and why you're ready, what talk and economy was and just say so yes smart or so we options who is in the city and some why but then based on those things don't quite fun to die based on how prepared we or down payment or closing down or near my here at least when they can be breed we free up your income. Say be able to treat your son money na Emma and your bed in amount. And no here change say interest rate the price of the house. And no here the by and no you can base on that. You used to send you prepare how prepared you are and a bit me up. I'm away. Yo, I'm say the beba a program the beba a intem. Because now we in a cost no beden be a mini situation, beden me to me you know I wait. So person get in touch with that information, which me get in touch with us. A bit me a wow. Near no you know, if you want to get out of debt, if you want to anything about finance, invest, and all those things. Now, if you get in touch with us, this information between usually I don't want to go without yes, you're talking about taking care of risk. Say taking care of risk. Who say you be we don't take care of risk. You try to be now, you try to make it you save, you try, you do hard but anytime there's any be happening to our life then now am I set you back because in taking care of all those things now or see take anything mean that those things now say be manage risk and then any insurance there are some insurance they are won't in free they are also in insurance maybe it doesn't matter senior city one of them a health insurance senior city bia sɛ wapo mu den paa wapo mu yɛ den sɛ woyɛ tiatia ɔso nso wakɔ sukuu akɔduru hefa wankɔ sukuu sɛnea nipa no city bia health insurance especially wɔ United States of America ha deɛ ɛyɛ biribi bi a wohia bi yɛnyɛ anim sɛnea situation ne siteɛ sɛ if anything happens to you na wokɔda hospital 1 week koraa na kyerɛ sɛ one more kakra na nyɛ 30,000 so imagine say we will be our status say we build the world what we school for 1 year juma no status say we build the world for now we need health insurance now also 30,000 out of your pocket ye bibia we build the world do sen kra na e be distract we drew han we say you abafo you know bibia ni say yamana kwan bia bitimi bia no we have to do as much as we can see life city bia no see bitimi anya bi the only thing I can say other countries no most of them no those things no can almost system no that you know but had the ABB also force man saka be other true job or see no bitimi go we need bia bitimi go through Obama care website no wakutobi health insurance and idea was another one a house insurance a friend's a home insurance a homeowners insurance the good thing about that one they say most of us know the probably a today age loan be loan be as make sure so will be it's I know the usually no yana you will be nti ya na nyɛ bemum owa ya no what steady area no so area near flood area near dia what make sure so what so flood insurance ni bi so aka ho nipa be breed the ng you be on ma or apartment rent insurance no nipa be breed ng no so you be because last time I teach him say insurance no so be ba fee no if you fee any mukra na obetimi asiu when insurance I will say come out of your pocket same way will be about apartment on you common ade and that's what best cry and that's what sleep on my obedience you or life insurance or a rental insurance I be boa I'm taking care of that next one a auto insurance looks as if almost 52 states no a force or so you see another one a force so my it to be there's another one, a disability insurance, long, for instance, short-term and long-term disability. Usually, most of the time, if you are earning income, or company, it provided the short term, which is the 6 months. After that, which is the long term, and mostly company provide the plan on betoma cheaper. If you go out there to get it, that is so expensive. It's in the long term and short term disability. We side any be we make it sure because all build the work need to point be na say we need any money be na over betna fee BBSC disability na tifia we ya that means say and I said very interrupted disrupted work building. Another one, life insurance. It doesn't matter what days. Ubia in life insurance. And this will be ubia. So dependent on quadia. We will be provide a house and will be them. Be a woman. And now was part to say we dependent on depending on so and son or survival if we are or or say life insurance amount. Because and then a bit me I take care of them when you are not there. Life insurance is so sad. When we start talking of life insurance, it's not for you. It's for your dependent. And I say it's for your friend saying, what you for? We hear bisa mom. Usually we hear between 10 to 12 years amount. It's if you make it 50,000 a year. Me here between 500 to 600. I didn't because he invested that scan. So when you be ma, now he invested that scanner. He said he made them at least you 10% of scanner he invested yearly, which is 500 that you 50,000 every year. And that will give them the same lifestyle. Now the 15 the befi a year more. We want more say if say me 600 at least for inflation. It will be 60 at least we use 50 10 account invest CBS can and value non for. But whatever it is, here between 10 to 12 years worth. Na the amo to at home. Tian bit me abo mo say unkora na wo na bia wo free mu a bit me abo mo the same lifestyle. Na wo de mo ho no akosi say almost bit me free man as on bay and penny for no ma etimi ayo majuma no more risk no more. That's another one. There's another one which is your friends saying healthcare. That one for elderly. So who 60 or more na 60 usually with 60. I want to talk now my time to swap never wording by steady chairs that won't be 60 so I won't share them here. But usually more 60 or more or more here. Those are the things I hear in life. See bit me abua ama managing risk. Very important. See bit me make sure all the time managing risk. It's not the be a can 17. We share a community not long ago there were so many death about friends saying in free ma now team say nisa. I'll share chia ye. You say because you don't need several crooks can be to insurance. The whole thing about insurance, they say taking care of the things that we can take care of when something happens, disaster happen, those things now. Maybe need to car insurance no. We couldn't accident we 100,000 winya to what to insurance say be taking care of. The same thing. Life insurance no. And I say those things a bit me I'm more take care of those things. No, team making sure say say really any abrasive build the word any abrasive set to any year. Always making sure that those things are in place in our lives. A bit me abua and my family. Also because we so many times we share the disadvantage or sanya mano we papa and now we mommy we free mu na sad ni bi ni ho. Mostly papa ni free mu na bi ni ho. But say obema penny kakra wo mu ebi onya new time was team class start year adwuma na bi ko be adwuma part time ya de bo so wadi ato so bo ne ma me no timi ma edi so many things ba it anko here na fi bi edi sikani bre no koye niam bi a bros at that time why adwuma ko bi be 10 hours na 20 hours fi no ye mo adwuma na fi adwendwen wo se mitimi bo ma me mi etua bi a mortgage wo se mitimi bo ma me etua we wo na bi kra na fi and for part so no so many situations, so many instances where Tima and Corabon December, which they say, Sanyamano, and you may be also intimidated to place. You make sure say all the time those things are in place. Anything happens, you are covered on those things. And I say, over the Jawichin, and I say, Omawa, Woma, or Shom, you covered. And Kobase, a special life insurance, and Kobase, BBC, near Sua, near says, so quite before so be the coin before so be a mortgage. I will not cover Sanya money now. And also, ABB, I was here making sure, say, and all the times, you making sure, say, we don't live above our means, we don't live above sky making. A common practice. Finance, and yet what you know. Was the be our minimum about finance, with PhD, your finance, we be almost because I'm not be almost try say or trick near maybe the asama bro. A behavior a very simple. So spend it less than what you make. Now we invest it, say consistently all the time. We are for 5 years, $100 grand added to from 25 to 67, and now from 25 all the way to be 65, you'll be a millionaire. That's why interrupting said the came or before 401k for dying. Now, consistent now the two hosana, you'll be a millionaire by that time I'll retire. It's very simple. And then you say it's too hard. I know some people are the first say was a finance, ABB was a complicated and son here, papa. And yes, sanity, and you say complicated be and son here, papa. A behavior start now will won't spend more than your fee. No invest it consistently. A brochure with me other businesses be account one other investment. They will invest the crown start with your 401k. The government demand take advantage of those tax ones now. No one if you crank on any consistent for a period of working lifetime in Nana. By the time of every time we okay. Yeah, and you say it's so complicated. And you say it's so complicated. The when this year by open information via so bit me I get here any wait me I get here and the affirmation of the way no ever say I take control of my own money. I take control of my own money. I take control of my own money. That's the affirmation. I take control of my own money. I take control of my own money. These are information to get in touch with us. But before make sure you spend wisely, you invest intentionally, and give. This year beam 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Same time Monday, Sikasem program, Financial Peace Education. Your boy Patrik Barfi, High Life Radio.